Welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining in. So as you can see right now, the price of Bitcoin is approaching around this very important line of resistance, and we know if this resistance is going to get broken, the price of Bitcoin could be starting this new impulsive movement from here on, invalidating this bull trap. Because we know guys, in the past Bitcoin price action, whenever the price of Bitcoin has showed some relief rally after this retracement, what has happened? The price has retested the resistance around this 0.618 Fibonacci line, but this 0.618 Fibonacci line did not let the price to close above it. We did had plenty of fake out, but at the end price closed below this 0.618, and after that we had this bigger price retracement. And now if we look at this current scenario, the price of Bitcoin is again approaching around this 0.618 after this retracement. And now the question here is guys, will we break out of this 0.618 and also flip it into support? Because if we do that, then this trend could be starting new impulsive movement here to the upper direction between this 44,000-45,000 range. So that's why right now we want at any cost the price of Bitcoin to break out of this 0.618 Fibonacci line and also find support above it. So that's why for us this 41,600 to 42,000 is a very important line, and we want also the daily to close above this 42,000 range, because we know closing above that range will invalidate this bull trap, and price after that could be showing this new impulsive movement towards this 44 to 45,000 area. Why 44-45? Because if you take this Fibonacci from this swing high till this swing low area, right now we are taking the bigger one, you can see the price could be approaching around this 0.618 again in a bigger time frame, which right now is lying around this 44,500. So that's why 44,000 to 45,000, between that range is where we could be getting gravitated if the price of Bitcoin finds support at this 42,000 price area. And not just only that guys, today what I also want to talk about, price even after this breakout here could be still inside this distribution phase from Wyckoff. Let me show you that here. So guys, now before I talk about this Wyckoff's market cycle, I just want you guys to take 1 second of your time and destroy that like button, and also for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So now looking at this price action using this Wyckoff's market cycle, we are aware guys, right now the area where we are finding ourselves looks like it is a redistribution phase, because according to this redistribution phase, the price of Bitcoin is inside this parallel channel. Because in a redistribution phase, as you can see, after fake out, right, this fake out, just like here what we witnessed, the price slowly start this downward movement and also a new accumulation phase, and only after this new accumulation phase we start this new impulsive or markup phase for Bitcoin. So that's why guys, that's why since the price of Bitcoin is right now approaching around this very important line of resistance around 41,600 to 42,000 range, we want the daily also to close over it, because we know if we do that, right, then we could be again approaching around this upper line area, which is around 44,500, as you can see here, exactly around that range. And if we also break out of it, then this redistribution phase is also going to be invalid. But for now, this is still considered or looked as a redistribution phase from Wyckoff. But we know guys, we know around this 39,000 to 40,000 we have some strong line of support, because if we look at this price action using this curve line, you can see very clearly guys, the price of Bitcoin each and every time after retesting around this curve line area has showed some really nice impulsive movement. We tested this curve line area, after that we had this relief rally, and right now after retesting again around this curve line area, we are showing this relief rally type of scenario. So if this relief rally is going to continue here to the upside, then this 42,000 resistance first must be broken, and after that we will consider between this 44 to 45,000 range as our potential upward price target. So now this curve line around 39,500 is a very strong line of support for Bitcoin in case we would see another retracement here to the downward direction. And beside this curve line, we are also aware guys, we are still holding the support from this ascending channel lower line, because each and every time the price of Bitcoin has showed this retracement after finding support around this lower line area, we saw this really nice bounce here in price action of Bitcoin. So if this exact scenario is also playing out, right, then we want the daily, as I've already mentioned plenty of time, to close above this 42,000 range at any cost, because if this is going to happen, then you can see along with this upper line area from this parallel channel, which is lying around 44,500, also this Fibonacci line from this swing high till this swing low area, the 0.618 is also lying around 44,500. And now if you look at this central line from this ascending channel, this central line is also lying between this 45,000 range. So that's why if the price manages to break out of the 42,000 range, then between 45,000 is where we could be getting gravitated. And if it's going to fail, right, the price is going to fail to continue this rally, in that case this retracement could be again finding strong support around this 40,000 range. So 39,000, 40,000, between that range is a very, very strong line of support for Bitcoin. Not just only this ascending channel, you know, yesterday we also talked about this rising trend line, because each and every time the price of Bitcoin found support at this rising trend line, after that we saw a really nice bounce in price action of Bitcoin. So that's why, since this is also rising trend line support, and after finding support at this rising trend line, we are also witnessing this really fairly type of scenario. So what we want the price of Bitcoin to do is break out of this 42,000 range, and what not to do is to lose the support from this rising trend line, or between this 39 to 40,000 range, because we know losing the support from this rising trend line has led to a bigger price retracement. So if that is also going to happen, then you can see the price of Bitcoin could be approaching around this 30,000 range one more time. And beside this, guys, what I also want to include in today's video is this movement, which could be looked as a descending channel, because according to this descending channel, as you can see, the price of Bitcoin found support each and every time it tested the lower line area, right, from this descending channel. Upper line acted as a resistance. So now the same line in case of retracement could be acting as a support, because this line was a previous temporary raise line. And now if the price of Bitcoin is going to see any sort of a retracement between this 39,000-40,000 range, the same line could be acting as a support, because we know around this lower line area support is building, and after that there is a very high probability that the price of Bitcoin is going to try breaking this resistance around 42,000 one more time and continue this rally here to the upper direction. So that's why, guys, today all eyes are going to be around this 42,000 range, because we want the daily to clearly close above it. So guys, these are some of the interesting scenarios that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and also for those individuals watching for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.